What is up, hooligans? And happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. Oh, you hear Mac the Go? He's so good. So good. Huge shout out to Matt. Thank you so much for sending me batteries for Mac the Go. Much better. Much better. I was blown away when I put the batteries in. I was like, holy, how long has he been sounding like he had cancer? Huge shout out to Matt. All right, we're going to read through the chat, or we're going to flip through the schedule really quick, then we'll read through the chat. So let me know how you're doing in the chat. First, I want to remind you guys, if you would like to join the website, right now is the time to do it. Go ahead and get yourself a membership. That way you can watch the live post in Hooligans Alley or hang out with all the hooligans in the group chats. If you join right now, you can watch today's live on the website and get the full experience on your very first day. Go ahead and drop the link for all of you guys to make it that much easier. Except I just dropped it on the website, so if you could see it in the chat, that means you already have a membership, so just go ahead and ignore that link. We are running late today, unintentionally. I did drop the Subaru off to the shop to do the transmission swap. Hopefully I get it back by Friday. We'll see how it goes. We're going to start this live. There is so much protest stuff. There's so much protest stuff. And somebody stupid is becoming famous right now. Somebody stupid that we know. So our first video is titled, Alec Baldwin harassed by anti-Israel protester in New York City. What's really funny about that is the person being, or Alec Baldwin being harassed, they're being harassed by Crackhead Barney. So you guys remember Corinne, right? Every time we show Corinne, she just starts saying my name and all this stuff, and you guys all start making fun of me, and Jeff and Corinne sitting in a tree, Fucking, and all that stuff. Well, her buddy is Crackhead Barney. She's a black lady, and she thinks that she's funny, and she generally wears a rubber Trump mask and flails around on the ground and does what looks like interpretive dances and shouts and screams and does all kinds of shit. We've covered her in DC. I mean, we've covered her everywhere. She is an agitator. That's what she does. Now, she claims to be an activist, but she's really just an agitator. That's who was going at Alec Baldwin. So now she's getting all kinds of famous because everyone needs to go see who Crackhead Barney is, and it's like, great. That's great. That's great. I'm so glad that we keep like making Antifa and BLM famous. That's fucking stupid. But anyways, that's the first video, and because they're just talking about it and not showing what actually happened, after that we're going to cover the actual video, which is only 51 seconds long, that is titled, White Devil Alec Baldwin Attacked Me While I Was Trying to Get Coffee. Then we have a video titled, Bring in National Guard to Handle Protests in New York Colleges, says this congresswoman that has something to do with New York, showing all the protest shenanigans that's been going on all week. But it's not just New York. It is happening everywhere. Our next video is titled, Clashes and Battles Over Tents, showing the protesters getting roughed up by police because the police are taking them out of their autonomous zone. There's like 3 or 4 autonomous zones right now. The police went over there and arrested people at the one in New York, I believe in New York City. And then we have one entitled, Pro-Palestinian Mob Marches Towards the NYPD Headquarters with Flares Ignited. That was last night. What's really weird about the protests is by 11 o'clock, they were done nationwide. So I don't know if like Hamas goes to bed at 11. I'm not exactly sure how that goes. But it was nationwide. All the protesting and crying stopped at 11 o'clock at night. Not sure why that is, but it is. Then we have a video titled, Police Are in Riot Gear as Pro-Palestinian Protesters Have Barricaded and Taken Over a Building at State Polytechnic University. That's in California. So they're trying to build an autonomous zone out there, but they've already taken over the college. Then we have a video titled, Encampment for Gaza Set Up in the University of Michigan here in Ann Arbor. So we have an autonomous zone here in Michigan, that's a first. I've never heard of that, so that's a new one. Then we're going to be moving, well, not necessarily moving away. Well, yeah, I guess we are moving away from the protest. Moving on to border crossers. We only got this one piece for that, as far as I know. It's titled, Chris Hansen, These Are Merchants of Death. Talking about how the border crossers are not just here raping, killing, and, kidnapping and all that stuff. Well, now they're also setting up drug rings. So Chris Hansen has exposed this border crosser drug ring somewhere here in the country. We'll be covering that. And then we have some news on old Gretchen Whitmer. It's titled Big Money Gretchen Whitmer Invests in Oil Industry While Pushing the EVs. Last year, almost to the day, she was squawking about how in 15 years or 16 years, everyone in Michigan will be forced to buy an electric vehicle. You will not be able to drive your Subaru and stuff like that here. That's what she thinks anyways. And while she's doing that, she's investing all of her money into oil, and she's been doing well doing it. And so she's a fucking liar, but we knew that when, you know, people were dying back in 2020. Anyways, then we have a video titled Jury Hears Opening Statements at Trump Hush Money Trial. This is more information on what's going on with President Trump. And then our funny video of the day, or our kind of shocking video of the day, is titled Makeup Should Require a Permit. And that's what's on the menu for today, hooligans. We're going to read through the chat really quick and see how all of you guys are doing, and then we'll go ahead and get everything started. What is up, everyone over on jeffmaclive.com? What's up, Astro Hammer? What's up, Raja? What's up, Annette? What's up, Zero? What's up, Cadillacs and Freedom? What's up, Donna Sparks? What's up, Livid Review? What's up, Snooks? What's up, Hair Juicer? What's up, Damsel? And what's up, Nefties? Happy freedom, all of you hooligans. Let's see. What is up, everyone over on Rumble? Mr. B New, you were first today. I am shocked at how loud Mac the Goat is. It's blowing my marbles back. Appreciate you racing in the chat, Mr. B New. What's up, GasMJ? What's up, MU? What's up, Cody? Happy freedom. What's up, Az Russell? What's up, Puffin Stuff? What's up, Gron? What's up, Pumpkin? What's up, 5D? Happy freedom to you hooligans. What's up, Cheddar Steve? Got a Cheddar Steve, and there's somebody I used to work with named Cheddar Don. Got all the cheddars in the house. Let's see, skimming through. What's up, Rappy? What's up, Crystals? What's up, D Jones? D Jones, right Rumble Rick back. I got him to respond to your screenshot where it was saying that Rumble was fucking up, and he responded. So go underneath this comment and tell him everything you can about the troubles you're having with the Rumble app, and that's the person to talk to. Like, that's the guy that's gonna get shit done. So on Twitter, make sure you write that guy back. Rumble Rick is awesome. Let's see, what's up, Seppo? What's up, Elisa? Happy freedom. What's up, Spicy? What's up, Brian? Appreciate you guys sliding through. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you're over on Rumble. And what's up, everyone over on Kick? What's up, DeRosa? Happy freedom. What's up, everyone over on Twitch? What's up, Kirk Allen? What's up, Tony Rich? Happy freedom. What's up, Grey Wolf? Appreciate you being here. And what's up, everyone over on CommieTube? I gotta remember we got CommieTube around. I almost blew it yesterday. I said a no word. I got away with it so far, but you know, I've been hit with strikes for videos 5 months old, 3 months old, 2 years old, I think 5 years old. So at any point in time, they can come for me for the live from yesterday. And fuck YouTube. I'm so tired of the bullshit. Anyways, what's up, everyone watching on YouTube? All right, hooligans, we're gonna get started on this first one. It's titled Alec Baldwin Harassed by Anti-Israel Protester in New York City. 4 years ago, it wasn't an anti-Israel protester, it was a BLM protester, but it's funny how that works. First, I want to remind you guys, before we get started, we got these brand new Happy Freedom Orange Eagle t-shirts. Comes in shirts for men, shirts for women, tank tops for men, tank tops for women, zipper hoodies, pullover hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, dog tags, and I even made a backpack. Go check it all out. I got the hooligan badge on today. Lots of designs, lots of items. I'll drop the link in the chat while you guys are watching this first video.
All right, the chaos goes beyond all of these college campuses. An anti-Israel protester actually harassing Alec Baldwin at a New York City coffee shop, demanding that he just says the words "Free Palestine." Say it once, at least just say it once, asking him this on camera. Then he refuses to leave the shop when asked by the employees. Watch.
One time, just one time, please, and I'll leave you alone. Free Palestine. Israel, Zionism. Please say it. One time.
Could you do me one quick favor?
So he takes as oh, go ahead, why don't you?
No, that person, the protester, continued shouting at Baldwin as he headed toward the door, asking. They started out with stuff like, "Why'd you kill that lady?" Talking about the involuntary manslaughter charge in the death of Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins.
Not the first.
It continues on
right.
what you just saw.
Yeah, I mean, you can listen on tape. I do not blame him at all. And this is not the first time protesters have confronted the actor. Back in December, an activist in Manhattan got into a shouting match with Baldwin after asking if he supports Israel.
Yeah, so for this discussion of everything going on across the country, let's bring back in Lawrence Jones, who's in Michigan at the Nest Egg Diner this morning. I'll put this to you, Lawrence. This is the conversation you and I had a little bit earlier about distancing yourself from certain elements of these protests. I want to read you a tweet from Congresswoman Cori Bush. She said, as a Ferguson activist, I know what it's like to have agitators infiltrate our movement, manipulate the press, fuel suppression of dissent by public officials and law enforcement. We must reject these tactics to silence anti-war activists demanding divestment and genocide. The problem, Lawrence, Cori Bush needs to understand is, as we've talked about, it's inseparable. The quote-unquote agitators are the protests. The coherent debate is not taking place. Instead, it is a call for intifada.
Yeah, the notion that this movement has been infiltrated with people that are just trying to agitate is ridiculous. I was on the ground immediately after October the 7th talking with people on the college campuses, and they said that the rapes did not happen. They said that it was Israel that started the conflict. You know, I want to take y'all back to school when you're reading about the civil rights movement and you see all the pictures of the people that were trying to block integration. That's where these people are going to be in the history books. These are the people that are blocking Jews from going to class. You got a Columbia professor. That key card was deactivated because the university said they could not protect him. That's in America. And the fact that they are allowing all of these tents to be little Gazans all over the country, the reality is, this is not Gaza. And you would think that the law enforcement officials would be able to enforce the law and say, look, you guys are openly intimidating Jewish people in the country. And I say this fact all the time. When you have the FBI director saying that 60% of the hate crimes are against Jews, and then you got the president of the United States that wants to hold some type of bipartisan meeting to talk about Islamophobia, these people are out of their mind.
Right. And there's also some they always say, well, there's some Jewish Americans on that campus protesting too, which they should have their head examined. But just real quick, back to Alec Baldwin for a second. I watched the whole thing. He's going to a coffee shop by himself, right? He's getting screamed at. Why'd you shoot that woman? Then he's getting screamed at, save free Palestine, save free Palestine. And she's just literally right in his face. And at the very end, he grabs the phone. He asked the manager, call the cops. Manager just sits there with a mask on, so you know where he stands. And he sits there, puts his hand over it, and just takes the phone, and you'll see it in a second. He kind of does a halfway. He'll turn around, and now he says he asks her to leave. She will not leave. And then he's going to put her hand up. He's trying to do it right. And believe me, I know he has a temper, but anybody would have reacted like this. This is something that we have to deal with. I had a similar situation happen. You say to yourself, do I want to make this a bigger situation, or do I want to just walk away? And he's trying to walk away and tell her to come out. And then finally he's going to put up, and he's just going to grab the phone right out.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him.
Watch, there it goes.
He was just minding his business,
but that's
trying to get a cup of coffee.
Too. The same thing happened to Seinfeld, too. He's gone outside a comedy club. They're protesting his appearance. So not only are you not doing a sit-in on the lawn, but because you're not saying free Palestine, that's now an issue in New York City.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kill.
God, he found the wrong one. Ran into Crackhead Barney. That is one of the most agitating people ever. And it's like a character she plays. And I mean, I understand that she's obnoxious and she understands that she's obnoxious. But I've seen her totally snap out of it. Just, behaving like a crazy person, like your annoying little sister or something, just poking and prodding you as much as possible. But then Corinne shows up and she's like, hey, what up, pal? And then the girl just snaps out of it and turns into a normal person all of a sudden, can speak coherent sentences without sounding like she's passive aggressive or being sarcastic. It's like she actually knows how to behave like a normal person. She just chooses not to. She knows the difference, but she chooses not to. I mean, if anybody was going to be a Fed activist, it'd be Crackhead Barney, because what else does that person do besides make an ass out of themselves? and they're playing a character while they're doing it. So I don't know, but it's weird that this is happening, because now that Fox News and everyone else is covering this video that Crackhead Barney took, now she's getting all this publicity, and they're saying she's an activist and all this stuff. So anybody who supports Hamas is now going to go follow Crackhead Barney and pretty much enable this kind of behavior. It's really ridiculous. So next up, we're going to show the actual video that they were just referencing that Crackhead Barney had posted. It's titled, "White Devil Alec Baldwin attacked me while I was trying to get coffee." But first, we got to end YouTube. We're going to go through a couple of these before we read through the chat, because it's all connected. So if you're watching on YouTube, you need to go ahead and leave that communist platform. We're currently live on Twitch, Kick, Rumble, jeffmaclive.com, as well as Twitter. But we're ending YouTube right now. Let's see. When we get to the video that shows this congresswoman, she mentions that this must be funded by something because it's too coordinated for it to be random. Like, the normies are catching on.